But another thing I find, if you want, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Well, I came to it gradually, but I was at a sad part of my life years ago, and I was tired of seeing, even when I closed my eyes, I was seeing bad stuff and sad stuff just because of things happening in my life. And so I decided that I was going to take a picture a day because I just needed something positive in the world and I couldn't find it, so I had to make it. And I actually started on my iPhone because that was the simplest camera and the one that was with me. And eventually I started putting posts on Instagram. So I would say the first thing that everybody should do when they use a phone is to clean their lens. Another thing that helps, a lot of people ask how to hold the camera. A lot of people hold it like this. And I find that if you have one hand that's unsteady, you'll most likely have two hands that are unsteady. So it's like, it is a lot of room to shake. So I always hold it like this. And that way I don't block the camera, but then I use the volume buttons as my shutter. So that way I hold and I can keep it steady. And then if I want to stabilize my arm, I just hold my arm. You can use this, and then of course you have the aperture settings on the phone too. A lot of people don't realize that you can click and you see the little sunrise there, and you can go up and down, you can brighten your picture and so on, and a lot of people don't realize they can do that, and they can do it at any point. If you want to light up that area, you can lighten it up. If you want to make the sky darker, you can do that. Not really, and a lot of that's because I'm kind of lazy. Sometimes I use the little magic wand in there just to, usually though I'm more interested in the photo that I took, not manipulating it very much with, but I crop all the time. Polaroids. I absolutely love Polaroids. I have 1, 2, 3. I think I have 5 Polaroid cameras. I've got a Polaroid 660 that it was my mother's. I've got a Polaroid SX70, which is really beautiful. I paid a lot for that, but it was worth it. I've got a Polaroid Spectra Image Pro that is amazing. You have so many settings with that camera. I've just bought this one camera that's an old, it's great. It's an old dentist camera, and it's a Polaroid. So I bought it on eBay for no money, and it was this guy's dad's. His dad was a doctor, and it was his dad's camera. And I love that because you can hand that camera to somebody at a party. Yeah. And if you take a picture with an instant camera, a Polaroid or an Instax, the amazing thing is that's an original work of art. And then when you have a Polaroid, the weather affects it so much. So like if it's cold outside, put the Polaroid under your armpit when it's developing, and the contrast will change. And if you want it to be more faded, keep it out in the cold. And if you want it to, and you want to keep it in the dark to make the colors just right, or you put it out in the sun to make it fade. It's not exactly what I want, but... So let's see. I'm going to play with the light here a little. And then I will use the regular button here to take that. And then I might see what horizontal. Kind of. Of course, if you're doing street photography like I do a lot of times, what you can do is zone focus. So you can pre-focus, which is faster than autofocus. And so usually I shoot somewhere around 1 meter. And the red dot is where I'm going to be. To be honest, I can go shoot, and all I got to do is click, shoot, click, shoot, click, shoot. And it's already done because it's preset. This is my Olympus XA, and it's a rangefinder camera. It's not autofocus, but again, I'll probably bring it to 1.5. And for street photography, I'm going to be moving. So generally, I want to keep it to 125th of a second or above. So the thing is cocked and ready to go, and all I have to do is hit that red button. And I just need somebody to be between 1 and 1.5 meters. A lot of times I take a picture behind my back if I want, because he's opened up that way, so you can come this way. And I just took a picture behind my back.